What's good? What's good? What's good? TSB World. We back with another reaction video. Today we got Yahki Awaken exposes everything about melanin and sunlight in our cells. Let's get into it. Oh shit.
A sun within inside of
There you
your
go.
body. And if
Oh, what are
that
you talking
light
about?
dims,
Solar
you
plexus.
begin to get dis-ease.
Mm.
Real life.
Time it is. Man, that's crazy, bro. You know, we talking
Shout
so
out
much real
Yahki
stuff. They
Awaken,
kicked us off the
man.
live, bro.
Waking everybody
You
up
seen
to the,
that?
you know what I'm
That's
saying?
how real it's
Food
getting. And
biology,
that's how I know it's like you say, it's a setup, man. But we did get some
spiritual nature
questions
of food.
from the audience before we went down.
Yeah,
So
man.
I'm gonna ask
Breaking
a
it
few.
down.
Yeah, they shut it down on us, bro. But so one of the questions that the people had was, I heard castor oil is good for preserving breast. Is this true?
Well, I wouldn't say it's good for preserving the breast. It's good for increasing circulation and breaking up any calcification that's in the breast. Castor oil is one of the only plant oils that can reach down to the bone marrow and break up any coagulation or any solidification of breast tissues, of bone spores, anything. And it's good for breaking up what you'll call tumors, which is nothing but larva houses that parasites migrate and basically go through they re-egg cycle through, they larva cycle through. So yeah, if she talking about breaking up like a potential tumor or a cyst, yeah, castor oil packs. Make sure it's warm, massage it in first, then put a pack on that actual area. The castor oil will be absorbed all the way down into the breast tissue,
Castor
into
oil.
the milk ducts of the breast, all the way into the arteries and veins of the breast, and it'll break up any calcification or stagnation, and it increases blood flow and lymphatic flow.
The next one is what can I do to reduce belly fat and bloating?
Belly fat and bloating. Bloating is going to be a microbe issue. That means you have too many Candida albicans inside of your stomach and inside of your digestional tract, and you don't have enough lactose bacillus. I would say get on a very, very strong probiotic. Not only that, make sure that you eat more fermented foods like fermented cabbage. You can do things like that. That'll be good for you. Drink more fermented drinks. Also increase your fiber intake. That'll help out with your gut. Lay off anything that's over sugary and lay off any fruits that take too long to break down in the system. Go on a
See, as
plant-based
far as this
ketogenic
bloating and all
diet.
this other
Make sure
stuff,
that you eat them
look,
fermented foods
this is
and
all
you'll
him.
be
I don't
okay.
even know. I don't know nothing. I know
The
about the
next one
sun,
was
though. I know
what
about melanin.
food to
I'll tell you that.
eat to keep a clean kidney and nervous system.
The best food to keep the kidneys clean is
But it's
cilantro
gonna be.
and parsley. The best foods or herbs to take for the actual nervous system will actually be blue vervain that will help calm the nerves. Ashwagandha will help stimulate and tone the nerves up. And lily of the valley and skullcap is very good for the nerves as well. If we're talking about an actual food though, like a real food, I would say arugula and watercress is very good for the nerves as a salad. Be careful with the watercress. Make sure that you cleanse it good because watercress be coming with a lot of translucent parasites on it.
The next one was, is eating seafood good?
Eating seafood is bad. It's
Seafood,
saturated
hell
with a
no.
bunch of arsenic acid. They got a bunch of metals inside of it, and they are full of parasite, marine biology parasite as well. Most of them are translucent. You can't see a lot of them, and most of the parasites from sea creatures go straight to the kidneys and the liver.
I mean, bro, I ain't gonna lie. The easiest way to know whether a food is good or bad for you is to focus on how you feeling, bro. Like, focus on how you feel while you're eating the food, and then focus on what you feel like. Focus on what you feel like before you eating the food, right? Where is your energy? Where is your vibration? Where is your mind, right? While you're eating the food, and then after you eating the food. That'll tell you. That'll give you the easiest answer. You know what I'm saying? It's just like fast food. We all know when we eat fast food, we don't have no. You eat a damn McDonald's burger, you ain't gonna be ready to do a 3 hour workout after that, right? You're gonna feel lazy. You're not gonna feel like doing shit. So just, bro, go off of how you feel, bro. Go off of what makes you feel the best. What foods make you feel the best? And a lot of the times, that is the herbs and that is the natural foods. That's the plants. You know what I'm saying? That's the more, I'm gonna be honest, it's the more vegan type of diet. You know what I'm saying? Fruits. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying meat is bad for I'm still a meat eater as well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna stop. But the vegan diet is that you'll feel better off of a vegan diet or a mostly vegan diet to where you're not eating a lot of meat throughout the day. You know what I'm saying?
And attack those areas. So No, I don't think no seafood is safe. If it got eyes on it and if it bleed, I would not put it in my mouth.
Mm.
And then the next one was autism.
Autism usually happens from vaccines. This is now proven. This shouldn't be nothing we
Really?
get cut and took down from. Trump and his administration just revealed this with the paperwork. Most of the vaccines actually causes autism. It brings high mercury on the actual brain. To get rid of autism, which we have brought a lot of people back from being nonverbal, a bunch of people, we usually put them on an all fruit diet and we give them a heavy metal chelation detox. Heavy metal chelation detox will actually help you out. I actually have something called the heavy metal detoxification kit off the website, which works wonders when it comes to that.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 4.
Is there anything that
Trying to get into the
it
sun and
hasn't been
melanin part of
touched
the.
on that you feel like we're missing out on that
Okay,
information?
it might be.
That you see that's live with people that's spreading information, healing, and things like that we haven't touched on yet.
Yes. The main one is the light within. You have a sun within inside of your body. And if that light dims, you begin to get dis-ease. If that light is brightened, you stay in the balance of homeostasis. So yeah, it's the light within, which I'm going to be talking about a whole lot, man. The light within. Mitochondria failure, which is basically sunlight deficiency or inner light deficiency. Most of these symptomologies from a lot of these diseases is sunlight deficiency and inner light deficiency. And you can help this light by way of hydration. You can help this light by way of eating right foods. You can help this light by diving deep into spirituality, meditation, breathing, spinal alignment, stretching, working out, speaking good to one another, treating each other, treating your significant other like you want to be treated, and treating your brother like you want to be treated. Love your brother as you love yourself. And spirituality is what drives physicality. And the body did not create the mind created the body. And if it don't mind, it don't matter. And once you really, really understand that and really understand that you have a light and you have an inner eye and you open that eye and you make sure that that light inside you is really radiant, you will see all the physiological.
But like you said, that light can't be shining if you putting the wrong shit in your body, as within, so without, right? So if you eating the wrong foods, right? If you are intaking, you know what I'm saying, toxins and shit like that, that inner light is going to struggle to glow. You know what I'm saying? That inner light is going to struggle to glow, and then that's going to reap to the outside of your body, right? That's going to, what's the word? Reflect on the outside of your body, as within, so without. So yeah, bro, if you watch what you putting in your body, bro. That's what I'm saying. You're not gonna feel that light within you. You're not gonna feel motivated if you just ate a McDonald's burger. Whereas if you would have eaten a salad, you know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna feel that light. So toxins, bro, chemicals, foods, all of that shit that you are putting in your body is dimming your light. You know what I'm saying? And that's just to bring consciousness to it. I'm not saying, look, you do what you want, but they killing us with the food that they are putting in these grocery stores nowadays. The food that they're putting in these fast food restaurants nowadays. They're killing us with that. They're killing that inner light. Our inner light with that. You know what I'm saying? So watch what you putting in your
the
body.
biological process is really really happening in your body like it's supposed to.
I have one other one. It's funny because people are inboxing us now. I have a guy that says, I'm suffering from various health problems. I have pain all over, especially in my stomach, and I sometimes vomit. I also have black spots on my tongue, which sometimes turn white. I sometimes feel burning and tingling in my hands, legs, and feet without knowing why. He got a lot going on.
All right, so let's start from one. Read it slow again.
Okay. He says, I have pain all over, especially
Hey, it really
in my
ain't
stomach,
funny,
and
but
sometimes I vomit.
So that sound like nerves, and it sounds like his vagus nerve is really messing up, and that's causing him to vomit. Usually a vomit is a reaction where the digestive system is trying to get some type of endotoxin out or cytotoxin out. So we know he's toxic. Usually it's from acids. The next one is, you said he had pain all over his body. That's coming from the nerves. So I'm pretty sure he got some damaged myelin sheaths going around in his nervous system. Let's keep going.
He says, I have black spots on my tongue, which sometimes turns white.
The black spots on his tongue, which sometimes turn white, sound like thrush, candida albicans, and a liver issue. So I'm pretty sure he's dealing with fatty liver disease and an overproduction of candida albicans because he's fermenting sugars way too long. What else?
And then he just says he has tingling in his arms and feet.
And tingling in his arms and feet is poor circulation. He's not getting oxygen and blood flow to the extremities of his body. If I was him, I would go on a raw fruit and vegetable diet for 21 days. Not only would I go on a raw fruit and vegetable diet for 21 days, I will make sure I'm drinking at least 45 ounces of spring water a day. I will go on my website and I will get something called the Blood Builder and Iron Nourisher Kit and cleanse that blood, bring more iron and oxygen and copper to the system. And I will put him on a sun prescription. See that that's what the doctors need to be prescribing when you go to the doctors. They need to be prescribing sunlight, water, and a good diet.
No, so that's bro. Everything we need to heal is already here for us, and that is his main message throughout his whole. Everything is here for us. God has given us all of the tools that we need on this earth to heal. The sun, the water, grounding, the grass, trees, nature, honey. It has all been put here for us to heal. But like I said, they created hospitals. They created a way to profit off of this shit. But God has already given it to us, right? They think you need vaccines, or they think you need, you know what I'm saying, cold and flu shots and shit like that. No, no, everything you need to heal or stay disease free is already put here. But it's how you use it. You know what I'm saying? Are you disciplined enough to get your ass up and get in the sun and get out in nature for 10 to 15 minutes a day? Are you disciplined enough to heat up some water, put a little bit of salt in there, put a little bit of honey in there? Are you disciplined enough to do that? Are you disciplined enough to cook your own meals and not go out to fast food or restaurants and go, you know, eat the meals that you haven't even cooked yourself? So you're not really seeing what's going on, these, you know, what ingredients or nutrients they putting in this shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't really know. So are you disciplined enough? Are you disciplined enough to use what God has given us? Because he's given it to us to heal anything. Everything you need to heal is already here, I promise.
What we gonna do? He need to be in the sun at least 3 hours a day. I will never miss a sunrise ever again. I make sure that I sit directly in the sun between the hours of 12 and 2 p.m. And I make sure I'm in bed and I'm asleep by 9:30. I make sure I'm drinking at least 45 ounces of water every single day. And I make sure that I go on my website, www.yahkiawaken.com, and get the Blood Builder and Iron Nourisher Kit. Give me 21 days, brother. I'll change your life. Give me 3 months. I'll change your entire world.
Man, okay, let's see. Can you possibly cleanse the brain?
Yes, you can cleanse the brain. The only way to cleanse the brain is by cleansing what you will call the lymphatic system. The body is built off of pressures. In order to cleanse the brain, you have to cleanse the lymphatic system, and you have to cleanse the spinal fluid. The spinal fluid is what brings fluid to the brain, but it's held by something called the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system is the sewage system of the brain. So how you do that, you move your lymphatic system. You can do this through lymphatic plate, lymphatic vibrations. You can do it through hydrating the body. You can do it through sunlight. You're going to need at least 4 hours of sunlight a day. If I was you and you don't have fatty liver disease, I'll go on an all fruit diet, high in berries, because berries is high in antioxidants, which is very, very good for the brain. You need to do the heavy metal chelator, whether you got amyloid plaque protein built up on the brain, whether you got aluminum built up on the brain, mercury on the brain, and you need to go on a parasite detox. So what I would do if I was you, I would do the geogenetic therapeutic level 2 package off the website. I would do an all fruit diet if you don't have fatty liver. If you do, I'll go on a high ketogenic plant-based diet, and I would do at least 4 to 6 hours of sunlight a day if you can, and make sure that you hydrate.
She said that when you got dementia.
Notice, it's all here for you. Everything that he's mentioning, berries, fruits, water, sunlight, all of that shit is already here for you.
Yes.
Right?
And
plants,
that was help with dementia,
vegetables,
and
all
disease.
that shit is.
And dementia and Alzheimer's can be late stages of untreated herpes that's not detected too. So deworm yourself, because you can. It's possible there is a long-term effect from herpes, and you not detected with the herpes when you get your blood checked, and you ain't had an episode, so they can't swab a culture, and it can happen from that too. So. You know, them herpes, man, it's called disease mimicry, where they mimic other stuff, and it usually happens from stuff like that. And then you go get checked up on it and it never show.
Man, so much game, bro. you know, every time I feel like this is such a wealth of information, man. You make our channel look good. You're giving back to people. You know, we get a lot of hip hop stuff, but they seem to gravitate to this, man, and they really love when we do these episodes. Like I said, it's the new
It's
Boosie and Vlad.
educational,
But
bro. It's
before we get out of here, man,
authenticity,
let's
bro. Like,
give them that
that's
book.
what
There's
people want
people
nowadays.
that have pre-ordered the book, so there's people that's rocking with you already, and they're waiting to get
man,
it, bro.
thousands and
Yeah.
thousands. Thinking I was playing y'all. I wasn't playing y'all.
Yeah.
It's just perfection about it. I'm not saying you the creator.
Hey, man. Yeah.
The creator don't even have a name. That's why we call it Yah, which means it is what it is, it be what it be. But ye, in fact, are gods. You are a power, and you come from a powerful source. With that power, use it to free yourself from this damn matrix.
Word, hey, for real, bro. Hey, y'all go tap into Yahki Awaken. Still not sure how to say the name. Tap into his book. He's got a new book coming out as well. Tap into his website. He's got a lot of good, you know, products on his website. Powders, you know what I'm saying? Pills. He's got plant herbs, all types of shit on his website. So go tap into his website, bro. Yahki Awaken, a true natural healer. And yeah, man, let me know any other types of videos like these y'all want me to react to, and we gone.